Good morning, everyone. This is your girl Wilma, aka Foxy Wilma. You can find me on Instagram at Foxy Wilma33, and you can also find me on Facebook under the name Foxy Wilma. That's my page where that's like my acting, women's physique page where I put out stuff that I'm currently trying to do and everything like that, and that's where I post a lot of my videos and stuff on my Foxy Wilma page. Well, the subject of my video today is the choice of being transgendered. There's no such thing as a choice of being transgender. That's just preposterous, really preposterous. And the reason why I bring this up is because the upcoming I Am Jazz episode that's supposed to come out this Wednesday, I think, or whatever, is gonna touch on the choice of being transgender. Like, you made the choice to be transgender. Seriously, like I said before, that's preposterous because there's no choice in the matter. There is no choice in the matter. And everything. It's like this. Either you are or you aren't. One or the other. Like, no one chooses this. Because I can only speak on my behalf and everything. Like, I did not choose to be transgender. What I've chose is to be happy. Be my authentic self. And in my case, as they say, these are the cards that I've been dealt in life. These are the cards that I gotta deal with and everything. And if I didn't deal with the cards that I've been dealt, I wouldn't be here right now and everything. Like, I don't believe in committing suicide and everything like that. But with that being said, I would be like, depressed all the time. And just basically like, not living life and everything to the fullest. And with just being depressed like that and everything, next thing you know, that depression wears down your body and everything, and your body will fall apart on you and stuff. So it's basically be like a slow death, like you're a walking zombie and everything. But I refuse to do that to myself and everything. So for me, it got to a point where I had to be who I am. Regardless, I mean, it might sound selfish and everything, but you get to a point where you can no longer live that lie. You just can't do it. You have to be authentically yourself. And with that being said, you deal with the consequences and everything. And see, some people don't realize that all you have chosen is to be happy. Because only you can make yourself happy. No one else can make you happy. And I had to learn that the hard way and everything. I used to try to, talk to girls because that's what I was, you're supposed to talk to girls because I knew I was not gay. My sexual orientation is, at that moment, wasn't what was in question. My gender identity and how I expressed myself in the world was what was in question and everything. So I basically, did, what you're supposed to do if you're a boy or whatever. You're supposed to talk to girls. So I did that. But with doing that or whatever, I basically was like, okay, I was thinking in my head, maybe I can get some of their happiness and it'll rub off on me. Which didn't work. It didn't work. All I was just depressed and everything. Because I remember this one person that I used to talk to years ago, she would always ask me, like, what was wrong with me? And I would get real defensive and everything and not tell her the heart of the matter. I would tell her, like, the surface stuff, but I wouldn't, dig deep down into my closet and everything. Because I had buried my gender confusion or gender dysphoria or conflicts with my gender identity, whatever you want to call it. I buried that long away. I buried it away and everything because the family background that I was born in or whatever told me this isn't accepted. And be honest, I was scared. Like, you always hear stories of when transgender people come out or whatever, their families disown them and everything. And that's a highly proportionate in the black community and everything, because the black community, they just wig out and everything. Like, what's that quote? What's that quote that I've always seen on movies and everything? Like, you always fear what you don't understand. And coming from that type of background, you have people who are like, stuck in their ways, closed minded and everything, and they automatically just can't deal and everything. So if you're fortunate, you're in a position where you can, like, have your own plays and stuff like that. But if you're not fortunate and they kick you out and anything, that'll make your life hard and it'll be a struggle. So in the midst of that, you have to tell yourself, okay, I just gotta take one day at a time, one day at a time. I can't give up on myself, because at the end of the day, you only have you. That's all you have is you. Everybody will leave your ass. As that saying say, your friends will leave you, but your family will always be with you. Okay, when you're transgender, everybody will leave you. That could be your reality. Everybody can leave you and anything. So all you got is you, your wits, and whoever who you pray to at night and everything and stuff. But for me, it would be just me and Jesus. Because Jesus has helped me get through all of this stuff in my life and everything to get to this point and stuff. But getting back on the topic of matter, kind of got off track and everything. But this whole thing about, like, being transgender is a choice. Like I told my therapist years ago, I would be crazy. Why do this to myself? Like, why do this to myself and anything if it's a choice in the matter? Because I'll get speechless when I hear stuff like that and everything. And to tie this in or whatever, I remember when I came out to this one person who just happened to be gay or whatever. He asked me this question. He was like, well, why didn't you choose to, like, be gay? Okay, I calmly responded to that and everything, but I was like, in my head, I was like, are you shitting me? Like, are you shitting me? Like, so you tell me, so if you ask me that question, like, why didn't I choose to be gay? So you mean you tell me you chose to be gay? Like, what? What? That don't make no sense. Like, that don't make no sense. Okay, no one chooses their sexual orientation. No one chooses their gender identity. It either is or it isn't. Just plain and simple. Plain and simple. So that's just preposterous. Preposterous. And everything. So like, when you're trying to educate folk on, like, the way of the land when it comes to you and everything, and they don't want to listen to you because they close-minded, my opinion is, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, because if they don't meet you halfway, they ain't gonna meet you halfway. And if they, like, just give you lip service and everything like that, it's time to cut them off. It's time to cut them off. But in closing, being transgender is not a choice. Either you are or you aren't. That's what I'm trying to convey. Either you are or you aren't. Either you are or you aren't. Saying that, multiple times and everything so I can get that point across, because at the end of the day, some people say, like, being transgender is a curse. It's not a curse. It's not a curse. The only way you feel like it's a curse is because of outside people, family members, close people who you thought, who been there for you, and all of a sudden they can't, continue to ride with you and everything. So they get off and they make shit difficult. And then also when you're, like, beginning phases, your transition and everything, shit can be difficult too and everything. But as you, come confirmed in yourself and have your confidence and everything like that, you get to the point where you say, basically, fuck it. Basically, fuck it. I'm gonna be me regardless and everything. And you can go kick rocks if you got a problem with it and everything. So, in closing, no one chooses to be transgender. Either you are or you aren't. And once you find that out, you know that and everything. So, everybody, have a good day.